Thank you, Warden. What are the appropriate resolutions to the astounding drug problem at Sterling?
It's a very interesting conversation. I think any answer, a singular answer, will be oversimplified to a very complex question. So initially, I think our thought process was always, well, if we just can stop the supply. Well, during the pandemic, we had no visitors. During the pandemic, we went to photocopy and all mail, and we still saw a record number of dangerous drugs and paraphernalia. So I think that allows us a space to reflect and say, what is the root cause? Is it that the drugs are getting in, or is there an addiction issue? And if the addiction issue is, how are we providing treatment, not triage? Again, I think any one-liner, or there is no golden ticket, that's an oversimplified answer for an extremely complex question like substance abuse. It is a challenge, an extreme challenge. I really am a lot of faith in our medical department and our mental health, to include our TC, that I think collectively we can keep trying and retrying, and just don't give up the hope that we'll get this hopefully better sooner than later.
So Rebecca, I'll add on. So I'm all about reducing demand and trying to have more normalized, prison conditions to try to reduce demand, so people have a life, have purpose, et cetera, so their demand inside goes down. But I have never shied away from the enforcement side. And so proof of that is one, I have shut down mail at certain facilities, all mail coming in that gets all copied. In fact, we've put out a sort of an RFP, or a request for new technologies to do that more efficiently. Scott McKimmey, who's on, is leading that charge to develop more sophistication around how we do mail intervention issues. And so I have shut hard copy mail coming through. The other thing, so I believe both, there should be a stick and a carrot, right? And the other stick that I've employed, that I got in the budget this year, is the development of 4 drug interdiction dogs. And so I'm not afraid, or I'm not shy on going after bad players, or compromised staff, or compromised volunteers, or others, or visitation. The interesting part around some of our drug traffickers, even when we shut down visitation, we still had a drug problem. And so there's only a couple different ways it's coming in. It's either coming in through mail, hard mail, which I shut that down. They're not coming in through visitors. I wasn't then. I mean, we're back to fighting it now with visitors. I get it. Or it's coming in through our own employees, right? I mean, that's the truth of it. And so I know that I get regular briefings from the IG's office around these cases. We are extremely aggressive on the deterrence side, and which is also the reason why I push to get drug dogs. So those positions, those dogs are in the budget this year. So starting this summer, the Inspector General Sherry Daigle will be. She's already had as a lead on finding and training up dogs to develop more interdiction strategies. And so I think you have to have a carrot approach. One, making conditions, living conditions behind the walls, meaningful and purpose and driven on stuff. But on the stick side, I have never shied away from aggressively investigating, prosecuting, and referring cases to the DA's office of anybody who is caught trafficking, whether or not it's volunteers or staff or visitors, anybody. Because for me, it's highly risky and highly dangerous activity. And so we are employing stick. In fact, we're developing new sort of stick technologies to be, if you will, around how to do enforcement side. So I'm interested in doing both.